All right, let's. Sorry, let's try that again. Before we move on to the next segment, I want to ask a couple questions. Or it's not about me. It's just about this guy. I just have I'm wondering a few things. I'm curious as to how old he is. It could be around 13, but he might be around 15 years old. If he's any older than 15, I would be a little surprised. I also kind of want to know where he is. This might be in the UK because they went to the I say plaza, but it's a plaza. They went to the plaza and got some tea. Apparently, her place was very close to the plaza, in that they were able to walk back and forth. Yeah, I mean, we don't really have to discuss the kind of hyperbole that's going on in his head about how she's deeply in love with him, and that's why she's held his hand. But that's there. It's also interesting to note that a lot of their conversation, a lot of the interaction that they have with each other is over texting and is over Facebook, which is very detached. I think with this generation that is growing up now, it's interesting to see them interact with each other. That it's very faceless. That even with all the technology that we do have to put someone else's face in front of your face, I say it's FaceTime or Skype or whatever, or Google Hangout or whatever. People are still adverse to that. They still go through means that we used to go through when we were growing up, such as AOL Instant Messenger, through chat windows and stuff like that, and even dare I say, writing notes. I think now that texting and cell phones are so prevalent, the idea of passing notes in between classes in like middle school and high school and stuff, I think that's been phased out. Now, I'm not a part of the public school system anymore, but I would venture to guess that note passing has pretty much stopped at this point. If those kids are at an age where they have access to a cell phone, it's just interesting seeing him try to mock up in his mind what she's thinking, even though they haven't really conversed in person. They just they talk over text. I mean, 10,000 fucking text messages. I don't think I've sent 10,000 text messages in my life. And when they are together, they just kind of stare into each other's eyes and hold hands, which would, that would be fine for 13-year-olds or 15-year-olds. But again, if he's any older than that, I would be quite fucking surprised. This is going to be the first post of January 2013. All right, and he seems pretty angry. I'm over this. Fwah! Well, today is the first day of 2013, and the text with Montana continued. During the morning, New Year's, 12 to 3 a.m., we were texting, and I was chucking the shits, as well as Montana. Her friend was pushing me away from Montana. She believes that I don't really love Montana. Bull fucking shit. If I didn't love her, why am I trying everything to get her, sending cute messages, and just dropping everything just to see her? They say I'm going to become a rebound. Fuck off. That's not happening. Anyway, start with a cute text again to wake me up. Then a sudden drop of mood says she may have gotten in trouble. That created a problem, as I might not be able to see her tomorrow. That created a problem, as I might not be able to see her tomorrow, and I want to. I need that kiss. Anyway, she said it's alright, and she can still go, so I'm gonna take her. And I'm gonna buy her a ticket to watch The Hobbit. Trust me, that should win her over. So in conclusion of today, I'm chucking a spaz because people are interfering with this. Understand, I love her. It's her fucking decision. So if you have a fucking problem, shove it up your ass. It's pretty intense dialogue, or intense choice of words for a lack of, word choice that I have personally. I'm also curious as to how far away they live to each other. Because earlier he mentioned that he traveled 4 hours to get to where she was. Now, whether that was right or not, I'm not sure. Again, a little bit of hyperbole here, as apparently she just broke up with her boyfriend not too long ago, maybe a week, 2 weeks ago. He could possibly become a rebound. He doesn't believe that. And the hyperbole comes in where he says that whether she falls in love or not is her choice. And, there's a little bit of debate over that, but earlier on, he kind of talks about how, for me, I'm not even in a relationship, and she's so in love with me that she is nervous about it, and it's kind of cute, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, whether it's her choice or whether it's whatever you believe to be her choice that was, decided by your choices that you've made. Yeah, that's where the hyperbole comes in a little bit. But, the next post, I haven't read it, but it starts with the words, "It finally happened." So, we'll see where we go next.